Hello Leafs Nation, I'm Rick Scarborough and you're watching Blue and White Weekly, where we bring you weekly updates on the Leafs and the hockey world at large. I spent this past week cutting a friend's lawn with these eyebrow scissors in Georgina, Ontario, but that's not what's important. What's important is we have a brand new week of Maple Leafs hockey to talk about, so let's get into the news. Before we begin, we want to give a hearty congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays for capturing the American League East title and securing a bye to the Division Series. Congrats, Blue Jays, and good luck in the playoffs. We'll be watching. Now let's get into some news from around the hockey world. Kirill Kaprizov has signed a record-breaking deal with the Minnesota Wild, and I'm not going to talk about it. Up on the channel now, you'll find a full breakdown of the largest contract in NHL history and the ramifications it has on the future of the league. Speaking of contracts, some breaking news coming to us this morning as RFA Luke Hughes has signed a 7-year, $9 million extension with the New Jersey Devils. I don't know what universe we live in where Luke is the highest paid Hughes brother, but here we are. Mason McTavish has signed a 6-year extension with the Anaheim Ducks worth $7 million a year. 6 years, $7 million. It was requested by my producers that I make a 6-7 joke here, but I'd rather superglue my forehead to this table. Florida Panthers captain Sasha Barkov tore his MCL and ACL in practice and will be out 7 to 9 months, missing the opportunity to captain Team Finland at the upcoming Winter Olympics. I like dunking on the Panthers as much as the next guy, but this one sucks. Marc-Andre Fleury has played his final game in the National Hockey League, getting into the third period of the Penguins' preseason contest with the Columbus Blue Jackets on Saturday night. It was an emotional night for all, with Fleury taking photos with old teammates, saluting the city, and the crowd chanting "one more year." That's respect to a legend, and it's tough to see him go. Thank you for everything, Flower. Before we turn our attention to the Leafs, this episode of Blue and White Weekly is brought to you by the brand new Hammer Hockey store on tpublic.com. Be sure to check out the Blue and White Weekly collection, which has been flying off the shelves as we ramp up for hockey season. New designs drop frequently, so be sure to check back often, and remember that shipping time will vary depending on your location, so you might want to get it your Christmas shopping soon. You can head to the link down in the description. Thank you very much, TeePublic. Thank you for supporting the channel. Now let's get back to talking about the Leafs. Optimus Reimer has returned. The Leafs announced on Friday that they signed veteran netminder and former Leaf James Reimer to a professional tryout contract. Reimer was drafted 99th overall by the Leafs in the 2006 entry draft and spent last season with the Buffalo Sabres, where he was the only goalie on Buffalo with an above 900 save percentage. What was that save percentage, you ask? 901. And speaking of goalies, Anthony Stolarz has inked an extension with the Leafs for 4 more years, which will kick in next season. Rumors swirled around the extension that it would be in the $4 to $4.5 million range, but the real deal comes in just below that at $3.75 a year. And now let's get into the games of the week. Just a quick rundown of both of them because, to be honest, both were kind of boring and it's still preseason, so I'm still allowed to phone it in. On Thursday night, the Leafs, scratch that, the Marlies hung a touchdown on the Habs in Montreal, final score 7-2. So because our minor leaguers embarrassed their top guys on home ice in the first game, it only makes sense that Montreal got their payback on Saturday, 4-2 the final. Important takeaways from that game: Nick Robertson moved like he was missing a skate blade, and Max Domi might be wanted for attempted murder on Lane Hudson. Looking ahead in the week, the Detroit Red Wings come to town tomorrow night, Thursday night, before the Leafs head to Motor City for the final game of the preseason on Saturday. We'll have both those games for you next week, plus so much more. But for now, thank you very much for watching Leafs Nation. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, go Leafs, go. We'll see you next week.